I wouldn't walk away from this game being as down on defense. Good spot here on Clubhouse, and certainly I think could give them the not just going to fall back because of the time. Karma wanting to repeat, got a tiny amount of damage onto Wizard. They know there's one at the con window. He can't get out of cash alive, but it does not matter. Nico continuing to land his shots. Loyal, a good headshot back onto King after he got one too. Leaves us all tied up 3v3.
Carefully at the moment. He cannot put a foot wrong.
And just notice that Sword is in, by the way. Substitute for 6Tigers. He's making his debut. Ryan with the headshot onto Wizard. And Sword with his debut kill. Oh, Wizard at the window catches King. Trying to rotate back down through 6 main stairs, but he might have to fall back. They might have to just cut their losses here. Although, they don't. Sword decides to hold the angle at main stairs. It's an easy peek for Loyalith, and he teaches him a lesson as well.
Orion and Nico then to aggress over towards Secret, and Nico plucks one, but Orion in the meantime did fall. Nico's good of his career. Minute on the clock as well, as the Sharks begin to circle. Nico inside of Church. Does a little damage onto Syro. Swing to follow, taken low, but overwhelmed, and Arcade take round 2.
Yeah, was being contested by the Bandit. That's a win for Arcade through the early checklist. Oh, lovely angle though from Sword. Loyalith wasn't quite ready for it. Maybe
just needs to contain himself. Doesn't want to give away anything here for free. Has shadow advantage and looking to exploit that as Wizard creeps up. Sword falls. Karma cashes in. Karma still with the shadow advantage and looking to exploit. Just needs to be careful now though. His team has the man advantage. It gets caught. Wizard's walked straight in the breach. You can see the call from Karma. Wizard looking to overwhelm 40 seconds.
Oh, big nitro from King. No more nitros remaining, but might not be needed. As need to try and play off each other as the duo. King with a good angle to watch, making sure they can't push up into Orion playing over towards Cash. One up close left. That's Snow. He wasn't ready for it. Got the down onto Aziz though. Snow needs to win the 1v2. Hold your position. Don't need to swing here. Orion will make sure that Snow has no real time.
The real only blemish on the mark of the defense there. Finds himself under fire below and currently pinched for Jacuzzi opened.
Ooh,
takes the fight and wins it. Yeah, Sword elsewhere wins his. King falls. Still advantage 6T.
Obviously, the Thermite's already done his job. Jacuzzi's opened up. And the Snow over towards this balcony position has to get a kill. Nico is the one that jumps out con. They have to do so quickly.
Okay.
Here's one.
They got good information on that drone before. 2 defenders low. It's possible. 15 seconds.
But they have split themselves. They're going to go for a split. Tam. Oh, shot in the back. Nico not ready for the drop down outside con window. And then able to clear out Karma and Sword by himself. And he too will fall. And it is a huge clutch. 30 seconds doesn't leave Arcade a lot of time. Then they start making their move in towards the site. They lose Loyalist straight away to Sword. He goes up to 4 kills, having a good debut. Ryan gets aggressive though. Did not really need to. Does not matter. They've got the numbers to cover for the trade. Now Aziz is stuck over towards blue and they know exactly where he is. Can't let him out of here. They do not. 3 in the round now from Sword. Well, sometimes when you're a new player, you got to take your opportunities when they're presented. He's up to 6 kills as Syro. The time runs out or he dies, he dies. As 6 targets respond again. A little bit back and forth. Arcade. Once they get Raptors control, and if they can do so successfully, the site is obviously not far away.
Nah,
it's Karma that gets the first kill.
They screwed up the util, unfortunately. At least they get the trade though. So not the worst outcome, 4 versus 4. Sword still on Raptors.
Black playing the double stack. And it's going to buy even more time. They do get the clear though. And Sword had that peak earlier that worked. He tried it again. Loyal catching on to him. So finally Raptors control. 30 seconds, not a lot of time. They don't need to be losing Wizard there though. That's super unfortunate for Arcade. Finally, as they got some decent control close to the site, they lose that numbers advantage and time is still not on their side.
And King in a perfect position. So difficult to dislodge with Nico holding the line. A limited utility.
6 targets, 3 of the last 4 rounds to close the half. A bit more of a contest here. Arcade will be pretty difficult to break down. Kaid, Bandit,
Close,
who's
hard
still
right.
top floor. And if you didn't have these 2 top floor, he wouldn't be able to get in this position for the free kill onto Loyalith. And so now it's 2 side. So Sirens don't have to be pretty quick to react. Good kill from Wizard. He does react to shut down the immediate threat. He's still got Siren top main stairs. Logistics as well for Snow. Nico goes down over towards Jim. It was the Frost Mat, and it will be his demise. Arcade will take the round.
And 6 targets didn't properly or fully commit to the clear, and it left the second floor in quite a strong position. 1 versus 3. Not impossible.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, you're a bit slow there. That's okay. Appropriate. Syro freebie. Not freebie. Caught. Didn't hear Karma, who hits another successful lurk.
I think that's going to be probably how they end up winning this, right? If you're 6 targets on the attack, the likes of Karma just slipping through, getting these early kills, advantages, and there's a second as well. Maybe a third coming up. No, Loyalth wins his battle. Finally shuts him down. Not done fighting just yet. It's Sword, though, that connects onto Az's. Loyalith has to force himself in towards Con. There's one on the window. Sword, another one. Shut down by Wizard, but he's now the solo. Up against 3 for 6 targets. And maybe about to be swung by Logistics. Well, for the first time in this half, the first 2 rounds, opening kills at pre-2 minutes. I mean, this is a little slower. Loyalith, though, gets an angle, and it's on to Karma. Well, we're speaking about... Oh, it's just a swing from King into the side. Catches out Snow, but Azza is quick with the trade from Bathroom. Ends up being really net neutral. 4v5 to 3v4. Still the same task at hand for 6 targets.
That's Orion. Couple more to find, but the clash in his face. And it's only a matter of time until Arcade are able to wrap up the round and silence 6 targets, you would assume. As is down. Sorry, with the safety of the clash to play behind.
I mean, he's on 1 HP. 1 body swing from Siren. Doesn't hit anyone on the other side of that wall. Karma hits the headshot. No surprise. He's been the firepower for 6 targets and shuts down Arcade's own firepower man in Loyalith. Advantage for 6T. No response just yet until then. Snow hits the shot and gets rid of Karma, but Nico able to treat him immediately. Syro needed to win that battle against King. Allows him into stock on the buck and do damage from down below. And now it's a 4 versus 2. Huge favor for 6 targets. As Asses falls to King, it's match point coming up for 6 targets unless Wizard can clutch up from here. There's one, and there's a second with the knockdown onto Orion. He's flamed off at the moment from pushing up top red. A sword in cash will not allow him equal in 2 of the big metrics. The one that stands out, though, is opening kills in favor of 6 targets. Add 1 more to the list. Karma beat me to the punch. Has been thinking about it. They do have the ping. They know that Karma is bot main at the moment. Griswold mine and good combinations. Lovely play from Snow.
Yeah.
Knew that Karma was tucked in the corner. Used the Griswold mine to get the concuss swing kill. This forces a drop from King. But a little overzealous. 6 targets did not need to respond in that fashion. King with a solo drop gives his life away. And it's literally what I was just saying, guys. I mean, unless 6 targets give you the opportunity to get back into this round, and a chance goes begging. Sword couldn't fully connect. Lawyer left, though, does go down. And then a shot in the back onto Az's. This has been a strange old basement to close this game out, but it seems as if it will be closed. 6 targets just kept on going and eventually overwhelmed the defense. There was fight back from Arcade, but certainly not enough. I don't think that the gap between 6 targets and Arcade is that extensive, but extensive enough that they've lost. And for 6 targets, well, they needed that one. After losing to Enterprise yesterday, they are able to bounce back, get a win. They're on the board. Their goal, of course, will be to make playoffs. This will go a long way in helping.
Yeah, good even spread statistically from 6 targets in this particular matchup. Just the one player trailing below 100 EPS. And I mean, the standout for me ended up being probably Sword in the end.